This is the Mojikoo sound machine alarm clock with Bluetooth speaker. Let's take it out of the box. In the box you get the quick start guide. Here is the user manual, the clock itself right over here, and the power adapter plugs into a US style plug to a barrel jack type connector or barrel jack plug right there. This is the unit here. It's kind of a chunky looking Amazon Echo Dot kind of looking thing. It does not have that capability built in. Okay, it's not that. It is what I'm going to tell you right now. This is a sound machine alarm clock with a Bluetooth speaker. It's got 24 built-in sounds that we'll listen to a little bit later. There's a light ring on here, also similar. You can set that to 9 different settings, 9 different colors and that. We'll take a look at that in a bit. The display on it is automatic dimming. There's a switch for that, as a matter of fact, on the bottom. You turn it on or off for the automatic dimming. And there's also a battery backup on here. You got to pull this little tab out to activate that, and that way in the event of a power outage it will save the time, so that way when the power comes back you will still have the time and won't have to reset that. If you set the switch to off like this, then you can manually adjust the brightness of the display there. The alarm on it, you can wake up to any of 8 different sounds. There is a built-in sleep timer for the sounds that are in it there, and you can set that to 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 90 minutes, 120 minutes, 180 minutes, or 240 minutes, or just leave it on all the time and it'll keep going. The Bluetooth speaker is 5 watts, and the clock can display the time in 12 or 24-hour time. I don't do technical support, so if you got a problem, look what came with it. Here it is. This will tell you how to set everything on the clock. Refer to it. Let's get it plugged in. First thing we're going to do is take a look at the top panel of it here, because all that bit about the book there are icons here. Okay, if you can figure the icons out on your phone, you can figure these out. Okay, it's the same concept. BT for Bluetooth, that should be obvious. There's a light bulb for the light, that makes sense. Picture of a clock to set the clock. Picture of a music note for sounds, that makes sense. Over here we got a speaker with 3 big parentheses after it, and a speaker over here with smaller parentheses after it. Volume up and down. Over here you have plus and minus button. You might be confused by that. That's acceptable. But that's going to adjust your volume, the time when you go to set that. And over here you have a hourglass. That is going to be for the sleep timer on it. And over here a picture of an alarm clock, and that'll let you set the alarm. This button here, it may be hard to see, but it has some Z's in it, so that's going to be your snooze button. And there are conveniently 3 little bumps there, so you can feel it in the dark and know where it is and be able to hit the button there. Okay, that little black thing there is the sensor. If I move that back a second, of course the room lights are on, as you see. If I block that sensor, it automatically dims the display down. Now it's not doing a perfect job of it right now because I can't cover it completely, but you know, at different brightness levels, if I shade it, for example, like that, you can see, so it'll automatically adjust, so that's pretty good right there. Let's go ahead, set the clock, and test it out. So far I have not looked at the quick start guide or opened the manual, so we're just going to figure it out by pressing buttons. The good news is there's no nuclear blast button on here, so if you screw anything up, you can unplug it and reset it, and you're all set. We'll get to the Bluetooth bit a little bit later. Let's first set the clock. So there's a clock button there, and press that, and now use the plus and minus buttons. So currently it is 1:08. Press clock again. Run that to 08. Check this out. Clock again. 12 hour or 24 hour. We're going 24 because that's where I like it. There it is. 13:08. Now we'll do the alarm button. Press that. Now if you hold it, what it does is it shows the time and it'll put the alarm icon on right there. If I hold it again, it'll turn that off. But if I just press it, now I can set it. So we're going to set that to 13:10 and press that again. Go up to 10. Press that again. And now you can set the different sounds. We'll leave it on that. Press again, and now it says U, they mean V for volume, and you can adjust that by raising that up with the volume button. So we'll leave it there, and we're all set. 13:10, that's going to go off with that sound. You notice how it's getting louder and louder so it doesn't jar you from a dead sleep. That's kind of a nice feature. You want to snooze, you can press that button there and it'll snooze, keep flashing that. And when you're done, you can press the alarm button. It keeps it on, or you can press it, hold it, and it'll turn off. It's pretty easy to figure out, even if you forget what to press, what to hold, what to do things back and forth. Alright, let's test the Bluetooth next, and then we'll do the built-in sounds. Alright, let's go ahead and press Bluetooth. It says BT SO1. And there we go. It's connected. So what I'm going to do is go into, I have some copyright free music on this thing somewhere over here. So we'll go to that. And there we go. Let's go ahead and turn that up. So that's Bluetoothing in right from the phone, just like that. Plays whatever you want. Let's go ahead and crank that all the way up. So get your hand on your volume control. I'd say that's fairly decent for a bedside speaker. Alright, let's do the built-in sounds now. Press the sound button. Starts on sound 12. Let's run that and start at 1. Okay, and I'll just give you a few second preview of each one. We'll go ahead and turn the volume up a little bit. Right there is good. White noise. Okay. That's normal. No, it's not a radio tune between stations. Button here, set the sleep timer, 30, 60, 90, 120, 180, 240, or off. Just like I said before. Pretty simple. We'll go over to the next sound. So you have different white noise. And then back around to 1. Press the musical note again, and that stops right there. Now, the last thing to look at is the light ring, so we'll go ahead and press that. It turns on, and the colors change. In this particular mode, and press it again. Sort of a breathing yellow kind of light. Press it again. Here's an orange light. Now yellow and red. Here's green, cyan, blue, magenta, and multicolor, and this yellow ring that fades in and out as such as we saw before. And then if you hold the button, it goes out. Real simple like that. And again, when it gets dark, the display can automatically dim. Yes, it is still there. You can't see it because the room lights are on. Let me shut those. So I have a little like night light here that's on, so you can still see the display. The camera is making it appear a lot brighter than it is, but if I cover that sensor completely, there you go. There's the time still there. It's just we're not able to see it when the room lights are on. And then it'll brighten up, and then when I turn the room lights back on, that will brighten up even further, and you can have it automatically adjust as such, or again you can do that manually. Once again, book's your friend, so make sure you read through that. Once again, this is the Mojikoo Sound Machine Alarm Clock with Bluetooth speaker. If you'd like to purchase this item, I'll leave a link in the video description where you can find the item available for sale on Amazon. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.